Your values are your definition of a good person. It's literally a cheat code to build your self-esteem. Some of you are forgetting that you're literally God's gift to earth. Some of y'all are so beautiful and you have so much substance to your character and you're an excellent conversationalist, you're fabulous, you smell good, your body is so tea and you make other people feel great about themselves and you're letting people treat you like that. Babe, it's almost as if you don't have self-esteem. But don't you worry, my love. Today I'm going to teach you how you can build self-esteem. If the people around you are constantly telling you, oh my god, girl, you're so pretty. If strangers are telling you, girl, you are a goddess. If you find that people naturally gravitate towards you and want to talk to you, it's because you're attractive. It's because people are attracted to beautiful things, like bees. You are a flower. But if you don't see that beauty in yourself, that's a self-esteem issue, honey. Luckily, building self-esteem is free and you don't have to fly to Turkey to get a procedure to change your physical features because what you have is already fabulous, baby. Self-esteem is strengthened every time you live in a way that you agree with. When your real self aligns with your highest self. Every time you make a choice that aligns with your personal values, your self-esteem is strengthened because you are resonating with the highest version of yourself, the version that you know is a good person. Now you are reflecting your image of a good person on a third person perspective because now you are reflecting the qualities you think a good person has. But bazinga, you're that person. So the first step is figuring out your personal values. How do I do that, Sherry? I don't know how to do that. That's fine. I'm here to teach you. I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can figure out your personal values. If you're like me and you have a list of qualities that you want in your future partner, whether it be like a way that you're manifesting a partner or just a list of traits that you want to see in your partner, I have great news for you, Pookie. You've already completed lesson 1. These qualities that you wrote down to outline your future dream partner, this is also a list describing and outlining your values, what you value in another person. And if you're not insane, you want people who are good for you, right? You want good people. So the things that make you think they're a good person actually can be applied to you too. That list that you made are actually your list of values. If on your list you describe someone loyal, you describe someone honest, someone who's loving, someone who's communicative, you listed it down because you value them. So start applying that to yourself. Now, I highly recommend making this list of traits you want in your future partner because it's saved me so many times from pursuing someone that's obviously not aligning with me just because they're pretty or whatever. There's heaps of free resources and websites online that help you figure out your values just by answering a couple questions. It's like a Kahoot. Quizlet? Kahoot. I don't know. But I'll list them in the description below. That's the most simple and straightforward way into figuring out your values, but it's completely valid, equally valid to any other method, so go ahead and do that and come back to the video. The third method into figuring out your personal values is paying attention to when you feel good about yourself. What are you doing in that moment? What are the choices that you're consciously making? What are the words that are leaving your mouth that makes you feel good about yourself? Because that's what self-esteem is. It's reassuring to yourself that you're a good person according to your values. It's assuring yourself that you have value. You won't have self-esteem if your perception of yourself is negative. If you think you're a bad person, if you don't think that you deserve the love that's being handed to you, you don't have self-esteem. And I've been there. I've really been there. I was there for so long until I started to live by my values. For me, when I'm taking care of my physical body, like when I'm in the gym, when I'm eating good, I feel good about myself. I feel good about what I'm doing. That tells me, okay, I value my health. There you go, 1 value down. Another thing was when I was able to reassure my friends of my loyalty to them or what they mean to me. Or whenever a romantic partner has brought up a conversation about exclusivity or commitment or the security we have in each other, I really appreciated that. So that made me realize I value loyalty and security. Every time I show up for my family, every time my family shows up for me, or whenever my friends do that, that brings me joy in a way nothing else can. This is teaching me I value security and loyalty. And that security also applies to finance as well for me. Whenever I'm working towards financial stability and financial freedom, the drive and motivation I have for that and to achieve that is incomparable to any other aspect of my life. So that teaches me I value financial security. It's just being aware of how certain actions have made you feel. And these things are different for everybody. So your values are not going to be the same as mine, and that's completely fine. If you value people who are creative, then you value creativity. If you value luxury and a luxurious lifestyle, that's fine. That makes you you. Your definition of a good person does not have to be the same of the next person's. Just because you have opposing definitions of what makes a good person, it doesn't make either of you a bad person. It just makes you different, and that's fine. Because who are you living for? It shouldn't be anyone but yourself. Because why are you putting all this effort to becoming a good person? For you. For your happiness. Because when you're happy, you exude that onto other people. You're not becoming a good person. You're not becoming a happy person for your best friend, for your son, for your daughter, for your mom. You're becoming a good person for you. And just by doing that, that affects other people too. So worry about yourself first. Once you've figured out your values, live by them. Every day, you are faced with choices that challenge your efficacy and your moral compass. And it can be tiny, tiny things, like should I put this milk back in the fridge so that it doesn't ruin my mom's morning? Yes! Or it could be something bigger. I see a person that needs help crossing the road. I value love and care, so let me go help them. I'm in a relationship, but another person just texted me. They're really cute, but I'm gonna choose not to respond to them because I value loyalty. You would think this is common sense, but common sense isn't as common as you think, surprisingly. Every time you choose an option that aligns with your values, you become this image of a good person that you've built for yourself. Every time you do something that strengthens your integrity, your self-esteem is also assured. So stop doing things that go against your values, because it's gonna make you feel like shit. If you like and respect loyal people, become a loyal person, because then there's no reason for you not to like yourself. Because in a third person perspective, you would like yourself because you're that loyal person. Is this making sense to you? Make conscious choices that align with your values. Get that tattooed, put it on a t-shirt. Maybe I should make it merch. I don't know, but remember that because that's going to help you build your self-esteem. And when I tell you there's nothing more beautiful than seeing someone and being in the presence of someone that are so assured in their integrity and are so sure of their self-esteem, it's the most quiet, graceful confidence that you will ever see. I'm still working on that, and I'll continue to forever be working on that. But I'm proof to myself that confidence and self-esteem is something that can be developed. It's something that can be learned, but it's something I need to practice regularly. And it's okay to make mistakes. Sometimes you might do something that doesn't align with your values. That's okay. You're human. You make mistakes. But as long as the majority of the choices that you are making are assuring you and are in line with the values that you have set for yourself to be a good person, then you're taking the right steps and you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing to become the person that you want to become. And if you're watching this video, I know you want to build self-esteem, and I'm here to assure you that this is the right step. Anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm coming at you from my grandma's kitchen. So it looks a little different and it's a bit messy, but this is the best lighting I can get in this house. So I hope you learned something. I hope there was something valuable to you from this video. I hope you resonated with something that I said. You can find me on literally any social media platform because I'm chronically online. And I love you. I'll see you soon.